welcome back to Tell the Truth channel. Please hit subscribe, share my contents on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and what other content y'all go on. I appreciate that very much. I am in Jesus and Jesus is in me. I have something that I want to speak on that y'all need to know about. It's things y'all need to know about these spells with these parents and what they are doing with their children. These parents are teaching their children to do spells. Some of these children don't want to do that stuff, but some of these children like doing spells because some of these children is going to turn out to be just like their parents. They're going to end up when they get older doing these spells. So when you get children that don't want to do it and then their parents make them do it, as they get older and they realize what they have done, they feel bad about it. Then they go to church or they get more closer to God, and then they ask God to forgive them for what they did back in their past life because they need not knew what they was doing, and they did not know that their parents was teaching them to do things that was not right for them. Now, some of these children do know what they do. They like it. Some of them grow up to be just like their parents, and they like doing these spells. So if you have grandkids and they parents, the children learn from their parents. So the grandkids learn from their mothers, and the mothers learn from their mothers. So what I'm saying that the children, they learn from their parents, and the adults learn from their parents. And it goes on and on and on from there. And that's how it become darkness between the light, because the darkness teach their children to go into the darkness, and the light teach their children to go into the light. So it's according to how you raise your children up. If you raise your child to believe in God, and you talk to them and you raise them up from them being from 5 years old all the way up to they get grown, they're going to walk with that until the day they die. They're going to always have that memory that what we teach our children's going to be in the back of their mind. So whatever they do out there in the world, they're going to always have God in the back of their mind because we raised them up like that. So when you raise your children to go into the darkness, they're going to grow up with the darkness with them because that's the way they was raised. And they're going to take that darkness wherever they go because that darkness is going to become their God. And they're going to believe in that because that's the way they was raised, to believe in darkness. So people serve God and people serve the devil. Some people realize that they serving the devil. Some people get themselves in traps that they don't even know that they're getting themselves into until it's too late, and then they can't get out of it. And then ain't nothing else they can do. So that's what I'm saying. It's some good children out there in the world. Don't get me wrong. There are some beautiful kids out there. And there's some kids out there that's not good. It's some kids that have not been taught the right things in life. It's just because that's the way their parents raised them up. to be taught. So when people sit there and say, I don't be want nothing to happen to the children's, don't nobody want nothing happen to the children's. But you got to understand that some of these children's are in the dark and some of these children's are in the light. So if you wish to sit down with a child and ask them about God, some of these children can tell you about God, and some of these children can't because they was not raised up to learn about God. And that's why they need to put God back into the schools. They need to go back and say the Pledge of Allegiance and all of that. They need to learn about God. They need to put all of that back into the schools. They need to start a class, like a Bible class for the children's, after school Bible class for the kids to learn about God. That's what they need to do in them schools. They need to start an after school Bible class for the children so they can learn about God, so they can learn about the sins and the things that they should not be doing out there in the world. Because sometimes the parents don't have time to teach their children because they have too much things they have to do on their plate. So they don't have time to teach the children. So that's why they need to open up a Bible class for the kids, an after school Bible class for the kids, so they can go to in the schools. They need to put that back into the schools for these children so they can learn this stuff. And that's why, that will help the parents out, and that will help, the world, make the world a better place, because that'll bring more of the children towards God. That's why it's so much killing and raping and all of these crimes going on out here, because these people is not learning the right things that they supposed to learn about life. They have not been taught to learn the truth about life. And that's what I'm talking about. So this is what I'm saying. Teach your children the right things so they can grow up teaching their children the right things. The difference between the darkness and the light, between Jesus and the devil. They need to know this. They need to know that it is a devil and it is a God. So this is what I want to talk to y'all about. Thank y'all for listening to me. Have a good day and a blessed day. Jesus love you. Father love you. The Holy Ghost love you. The angels, the saints, the ancestors, the angels, the earthly angels, your aunties, uncles, cousins, everybody, they love y'all. Grandparents, parents, everybody love y'all. Thank y'all for listening to me. Have a good day and a blessed day. Talk to y'all soon.